These amazing children, they've got a completely different energetic system. These children are recognizing light and they're able to metabolize it into energy. They're breathing, they're drinking a little bit of water, and they're feeding off of light. Human photosynthesis. They're like trees, plants, animals. You know, it's beautiful. So today I wanted to talk about starseeds and the New Earth blueprint and these amazing children that are coming down onto this planet. I work with clients all over the world, and there are so many parents that they're booking healings for their children at the moment. And I understand why they're booking healings for their children, but quite often it's unnecessary to book these healings. There are parents that book healings for children because they're not eating. I had a client recently, an incredible soul. This beautiful soul booked a healing for his child, and the child had not been eating pretty much hardly anything. You know, the child's around 6 years old. The child isn't speaking as well as some of his peers. Every now and again, the child gets these kind of rashes on his arms. The child is hyper. The child has so much energy. And the father of the child was saying to me that, you know, ever since the lad has been young, he's been running like half a mile, 3/4 of a mile, you know, 2 years old, just going out and running. Just endless energy. How many 2-year-olds run half a mile? Pretty much zero, hardly any, apart from the odd exception like this child. And so when you look at this, it seems like, you know, maybe something's up. The child's getting rashes, the child isn't speaking so well, the child isn't eating. And like in a normal environment, in a normal household, this wouldn't be normal. But what we got to understand, right, as parents, these children coming onto the planet right now, they've got a completely different energetic system. It's much more advanced than ours. And even those of us that have been working, creating, re-engineering our own blueprints, mathematics, energetic templates, our physical bodies, really doing the work, really releasing the trauma, you know, the old toxicity, that past life stuff, other reality stuff, childhood stuff, all of this stuff that creates a little bit of chaos and mayhem in our systems and blocks that energetic flow. We've been working hard, loads of us, but we're not as advanced as these kids that are just popping onto the planet right now. The last few years, the templates of these children have been so different. Their whole chakra system's different. Their auric fields, the geometry in their templates is so much more advanced. And I know children, well, they're not children anymore. Children that have grown up, that are in their sort of mid to late teens, some of them in their early 20s, that I've worked with 5-6 years ago. They've never eaten. They've not even put one little bit of food into their bellies. And I remember, you know, several years ago, parents were beside themselves. I've worked with parents of children that are 4, 5, 6, 2, 3. They've never eaten. And when a child is young, you can understand why a parent will be worried, because we've been told that we need to eat. But the energy systems are so different, and the mitochondria in the cells of some of these children are recognizing light, and they're able to metabolize it into energy. And so the high frequency data coming in from off planet, the energy coming through the sun, they're breathing, they're drinking a little bit of water, and they're feeding off of light. Human photosynthesis. They're like trees, plants, animals. Now, maybe at some point, we're all going to return to this. You know, I know people that used to eat and now they live off breath, bit of water. So these children, when they come onto the planet, don't be so worried about it. Imagine this, right? You're a soul and you come down to planet Earth and you're used to communicating telepathically. You're used to moving objects with telekinesis. You're used to being in a location, thinking about another location, and boom, you're there. You phase out of reality, you phase back into reality in a heartbeat. Think about it. And then you come down into these bodies. You feel constrained. You're running for half a mile as a 2-year-old, wondering, why am I not taking off? Why am I still on the ground? Why am I not levitating? It's very dense down here. You know, it's beautiful. But I understand why parents think that they might need a healing, that something could be wrong. But these children are radically unique, and we've just got to love them and support them so much. And this is what I explained to the father who booked the healing for his son. What I'm explaining in this video, I was inspired by this father and his child to make this video, because working with this child, you know, when I looked into this child's heart and into this child's body, it had the light was next level. The fractals, the diamond pearlescent with a very slight translucent pink undertone. This level of light and information is beyond. And the level of love in this child, the level of the sparkle, unreal. And so when a child with this amount of light, with this amount of intelligence, coming down from a planet with full memory, or a good part of its memory, wondering why it can't just float up in the air in these bodies and do backflips, it's amazing. But you can see why a child may struggle to speak a little bit, because the child is speaking on a different level, communicating on a different level. The child is communicating through its heart to its father, to its mother, to its other sibling, to other people. The child is communicating telepathically, but everyone else around the child isn't present enough to hear, present enough to be able to listen to the communication, or even actually understand that this is what the child's trying to do. And that's okay. This kind of child coming in to our earthly environment is like a new teacher, teaching the family, teaching people like me that get to interact with it, even though it's for a very short period of time and at distance. The child taught me so much during this healing session. I wouldn't exchange that communication for anything. It was priceless. I just have so much gratitude in my heart that I was able to communicate with such a high level being. It's like an extraterrestrial in this little body here on Earth, helping us remember. You know, when someone has something going on with their skin, the skin is a sense organ. And when a person, not just a child, but anyone, when a human being wants someone to be closer to them, often the skin comes up in a rash or some kind of reaction or response. When a human being wants someone to be further away from them, the skin responds in the same way. So whether the human being wants them to be further away or closer, the skin responds. And when you've got parents that are really trying to love their child and support their child, and the child just wants a bit of space because the child knows what the F-U-C-K is going on, it just knows. It wants some space. He, she wants some space. We've got to give it to them. These kind of children should not be stuck in a school. They should not be stuck in the educational system. They need to be put into nature, playing with the trees, playing with the insects, given some tools to play and create with, you know, colors, paints, paper, draw, create. Encourage them to really be who they are. Don't try and bottle them down. Don't try and box them up. Allow these kids to flourish, and they will show us things that we've never seen. Parents, don't worry. Parents, don't stress. Parents, relax. Grandmothers, grandfathers, aunties, uncles, if you're looking after one of these new starseeds, you need to get your space helmet on, you need to buckle up and know you're in for a ride. They're going to push you, they're going to test you, they're going to help you remember, they're going to grow you and expand you. Rapid style, rapid fashion. You just got to buckle up and hold on tight. Keep your heart open and love these children. These starseeds are amazing. Don't force them. You can encourage, but let them make up their own minds. And even if some of the lessons are tough because they get a little bit hurt or they make this decision, allow them to do it. I'm not saying let them walk in front of a car or jump off a cliff, because that's crazy. But that brings me back to something else. You look at the Native American Indians. They used to let their children, and maybe they still do, walk next to a wall or be on top of a wall next to a big mountain. They put their children there in full trust because they know the child wouldn't fall off, because the soul and the consciousness inside of the child knows if it jumps off that cliff, it's probably going back to the other side. So there's that level of trust as well, about allowing these little star seeds to know, to trust in universal intelligence. So just drop back, observe. You're amazing, beautiful soul. If you're a parent watching this, share it with other parents. If you're an auntie or an uncle, share it. If you're any human being that knows any people with any children, share it. If you're someone that doesn't know anyone with children, share it anyway, because this information is so important. Like this video, share this video, comment on this video, hit the bell so you know when other videos are coming. We are amazing as a human species, and together as activated humans, we can unify and change the face of this planet in the most incredible way. We can bring about that golden, diamond, platinum, new earth, expand consciousness, recode our templates, activate our DNA, open our hearts, live from that present state of awareness, in love, in harmony. We're souls on a mission, and we came here for a reason. Remember that. Wherever you are on the planet, love your sisters and brothers fiercely and ferociously. Hug them tightly and never, ever, ever be the first to let go. It's the golden rule of hugging. It's a beautiful medicine. Remember to check out our website, starmagichealing.org. We got some of the best ascension tools on planet Earth. Hundreds of guided meditations, light language transmissions, light codes to recode you and activate you and amplify you and raise your vibration. There are mystery school teachings on so many topics. High frequency nutrition, breathwork, cosmic yoga. Everything that you need to be a high vibrational being and navigate this ascension journey. There's even private Telegram groups so you can connect with beautiful souls just like you on this same ascension mission. Remember, it's a ride. Smile, have fun, be a little bit crazy. Don't take it so seriously. It's a game and we gotta play it. We gotta play it. Roll the dice and enjoy the ride, and I'll see you again real soon, beautiful soul. Sisters and brothers, one love, one heart, one human family. Peace out, beautiful soul. See you soon.